Alright, how's it going, guys? We're here today to do the Plague Knight DLC from the Shovel Knight game. Achievement, we're doing no damage, in which basically you just gotta take Plague Knight and run him through a level without taking any damage, including the boss. This is more of a foolproof version of doing it. You know, it's not necessarily about being good. I try to take the slower method as opposed to the more skillful, quicker method sometimes, especially with the dragons. I show a way that you can just take out the dragons without ever being in jeopardy of taking a hit. This early stuff is pretty straightforward, you know, just pick whatever bombs you're most comfortable with. I like the component bombs, and I usually use the VAT, just because it doesn't send you flying like the Staff of Surging does. Now, with the component bombs, here you'll see I use them, I stay back, I stay outside of the bubble range, and just toss them out constantly. And sometimes it takes a little longer than normal, but those fire bombs will get through and kill the dragon without there ever being a chance of him touching you. Because, well, maybe not this dragon, but the next dragon definitely has ruined a couple of my runs just trying to speed past him. So, over here, just take it slow, keep using those bombs to defend yourself, and make your way through the level. Slow is the key here. You're not on any kind of a timer here. This first area opens up pretty easily, but when you bomb this second room, two little green guys come out, so just be careful if that's your first time running through it. Sometimes that'll catch you off guard. Alright, we go further down here, and just kind of skip all the extra stuff. You're just trying to get through the level. Don't putz around. You want to make sure that you watch out for those green guys, because while they seem pretty simple, like right here, one of them could easily jump out and get you if you were to have went forward. Make sure you stay back, drop in a bunch of cluster bombs or component bombs like I do, and just cover your ass. As we come through here, I take the lower part of this area, but it's very important, especially if you're using the same bomb as me, the component. Don't let 3 build up like that. So, stay back, let it hit, then drop the next one. Don't do what I do here, because that could have easily dropped that green guy on me. Alright, come through here. I always use the float burst, because it just gives you the most control, and you're not really trying to fight anyone here, so just let that happen. Make your way up here. Only kill enemies you have to. Don't go out of your way to fight enemies, as long as they're not in your direct path. And don't throw a bomb like I just did there, because that guy comes running right at you. For this part, I think it's better to take the high road. Just fly overhead, 2 jumps is all it takes. 1, and then 2, right here. Boom. That area is done. Not a problem. Now, for this dragon, like I said, a lot of times it can stop a run, and it's pretty late in, so I prefer to take the safe way and just start dropping component bombs. Now, see how I backed up a little bit there? It makes it where it doesn't bounce off that first wall, and that gives you a little bit more breathing room to just, even if you hit the bubbles, it usually catches, and if not, it should roll across the floor like that. 7 hits from this, and you're moving on. 6, 7, it's something like that. It's one of the numbers. Alright, and while this takes a little bit longer, it's a lot less time than restarting your run, because you clipped those spikes on his thing, or because a bubble just came out too quick. There you go, no damage. And of course, having the VAT is always helpful to just skip areas like that. Don't jeopardize your run, Now, when I fight, because the rest of this is pretty self-explanatory, don't do what I'm doing here, where I stay on the blocks. I realize that there you go. Jump up there and drop them. This not only clears the path for you down there, but it'll show you if there are any more hidden, because they'll stop those fireballs. See how that fireball stopped? Alright. Now, the rest of this is pretty self-explanatory up to the boss. I actually only have the stupid Xbox Live 5-minute recording, which is about to run out. So I do skip to another clip and do it from a different file. But when I fight this, I use the smoke bomb, and then I use the sentry bomb and the cluster bomb as my 2 weapons with a short fuse. Just with the sentry fuse. And so you just hang out in the cloud, drop bombs behind you, cluster bombs with the sentry. They'll home in on him if he doesn't go near them, and they stop any kind of fireballs. Very simple strategy. should keep you from getting hit. And then the last one, I think he jumps right into it. Bam. And yeah, I mean, I hadn't unlocked it yet, but as long as you haven't, have unlocked it rather. As long as you haven't unlocked it, you'll get your achievement and your feat right here. Thanks for watching, guys, and be sure to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.